The dedication of offerings. To the Blessed One, the Lord who fully attained perfect enlightenment, to the teaching which he expounded so well, and to the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well. To these, the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, we render with offerings our rightful homage. It is well for us that the Blessed One, having attained liberation, still had compassion for later generations. May these simple offerings be accepted for our long-lasting benefit and for the happiness it gives us. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and blessed one, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teaching, so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dhamma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha. Recollection of the Buddha. A good word of the Blessed One's reputation has spread as follows. He, the Blessed One, is indeed the Pure One, the perfectly enlightened one. He is impeccable in conduct and understanding, the accomplished one, the knower of the worlds. He trains perfectly those who wish to be trained. He is teacher of gods and humans. He is awake and holy. The supreme praise of the Buddha. The Buddha, the truly worthy one, endowed with such excellent qualities, whose being is composed of purity, transcendental wisdom, and compassion, who has enlightened the wise like the sun awakening the lotus. I bow my head to that peaceful chief of conquerors, the Buddha who is the safe, secure refuge of all beings. As the first object of recollection, I venerate him with bowed head. I am indeed the Buddha's servant. The Buddha is my Lord and guide. The Buddha is sorrow's destroyer, who bestows blessings on me. To the Buddha I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I will walk the Buddha's path of awakening. For me there is no other refuge. The Buddha is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth may I grow in the Master's way. By my devotion to the Buddha and the blessings of this practice, by its power may all obstacles be overcome. So I invite you now to come to a reasonably comfortable upright sitting position, and do get comfortable. And please make allowances for the state you find your body in today. And then a good place to start is just by closing your eyes and allowing your attention to drop downwards into the points of contact with the floor. So the soles of your feet, if you're sitting on a chair or a settee, or if you're sitting cross-legged on the floor, it would be your ankles and your shins. So the invitation is to really be with the direct experience of the touch of your body on the ground that supports you. And the encouragement is just to notice where your attention actually goes. So whatever else you've been doing earlier today, the invitation is just to set it aside and be with your body sitting here now. And then I invite you to move your attention to your sitting bones on the chair or the cushion. And in exactly the same way, just see if you can experience the direct sensation of touch. How does it actually feel to be sitting here? And just notice where your attention actually goes, what else is going on. And the encouragement here is just to slow down. Perhaps relax your body, settle into this upright sitting position, just softening around the upright spine. And then I invite you to move upwards again to your back and your spine in particular. And just notice what's going on in this area. What are the sensations? And then I invite you to move upwards again to your neck and your shoulder area. And again, just explore the sensations in that area. Soften and relax if you can. And just notice what's going on. And then I invite you to move to the crown of your head and just lengthen a fraction towards the sky. See if you can align your head and your neck with your spine so that everything's in a reasonably upright column. And again, the encouragement is just to relax in this upright position. Then I invite you to take in the whole of your physical body from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet or the points of contact with the floor. Just take it all in, sweeping through the body, noticing the touch of your clothes on your skin surface, the air on your hands and your face. And then keeping the quality of attention light and gentle, kind and compassionate, see if you can pick up the sensation of the movement caused by your breath. So we're not concentrating, we're not tightly grasping, we're just with kindness and compassion, just noticing lightly. So allowing the breath to be your anchor, your place of return. Just notice the sensation of the movement caused by the breath, and notice when you drift away from it. So we'll practice in this way for around 20 minutes or so. So please feel free to stretch and move and adjust your posture. Some notices from the Buddhist Society. Firstly, thank you all very much for attending this lunchtime meditation session together. This evening, there's the Zen class and the Theravada class, both at 6:30. And this evening, Ajahn Sundara will be leading the Theravada class here at the Buddhist Society at Eccleston Square. If you want to attend online, please see the log-on details on the Buddhist Society website. There's also the Introduction to Buddhism class at 6:30 as well. Tomorrow, Tuesday, there's the first turning of the wheel class at 6:30 in the evening. And on Wednesday, there's a lunchtime class at this time. And on Thursday, also a lunchtime class at this time. And in the evening on Thursday, there's the Tibetan class and the basic meditation class, both at 6:30 in the evening. Friday, there's a lunchtime meditation also at this time, 12:40 to 1:20. And on Saturday at 3 o'clock, there's meditation here at the Buddhist Society at Eccleston Square. For all the log-on details, please see the Buddhist Society website. I'm going to close today by reading the reflections on universal well-being and then the closing homage. The reflections on universal well-being. May I abide in well-being, in freedom from affliction, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may I maintain well-being in myself. May everyone abide in well-being, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may they maintain well-being in themselves. May all beings be released from all suffering, and may they not be parted from the good fortune they have attained. When they act upon intention, all beings are the owners of their action and inherit its results. Their future is born from such action, companion to such action, and its results will be their home. All actions with intention, be they skillful or harmful, of such acts they will be the heirs. The closing homage. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and blessed one, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dhamma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha. So thank you all once again for attending this lunchtime session, and many thanks from all of us here at the Buddhist Society. I wish you well. Have a good week.